when we talk about weaving witchcraft into our writing process and our writing life, what is it we're really discussing? In this course, you're going to take a three-pronged approach. First, you're going to learn how to use witchcraft to help you, the writer, on your writing journey. For one writer I worked with, this meant breaking the block. She was blocked creatively. She'd written her story, she'd gotten feedback on it, and she was now at the precipice of revisions. This is someone who believes in her story and is willing and ready to do the work, but was blocked on starting. We did the Break the Block spread together, which you'll see in this course. It's an oracle card spread. And what it revealed was that it wasn't so much the project itself that was blocking her. It was getting started. It was thinking about all of the revisions at once. So we talked about ways to piece those goals out and work on what she knew needed to change first and worry about how she was going to fix the other issues a little bit later so that she could just get the ball rolling. We also talked about some mindfulness exercises she could do, including augmenting her already existing daily breathing practice to do a follow the breath exercise. And I told her, it may take some time for this to start to clear up, this block to start to disappear. Well, within 24 hours, she was already starting to feel differently and starting her work. So, on revision. So it was really nice to see that and to see how this alternative method, this alternative approach, just another perspective by incorporating this witchiness can assist in breaking through a block that had kept her from approaching her revisions and working toward her dream. So that's the sort of stuff we're going to cover in the first section. It's more than just the Break the Block spread, though you will learn that and see how it's done. But it's also other exercises to help you understand yourself as a writer. So it's really focused on you because that's where the story comes from. That's where everything starts, and that's where the magic happens, is with the writer. The second part of this course is going to focus on how witchcraft can help your story. In this section, you're going to look at things like the numerology and astrology for your character. You're going to look at a tarot spread for your book, a rune cast for your character, and get to practice some of these things. I did the Your Next Book spread with another writer who got not one but two ideas for books out of the spread based on setting them in different time periods. And the ideas ended up diverging to be completely unique stories that, she can now write if she chooses to. But the great thing about that one is that by incorporating some book coaching with it, we were able to go a little bit deeper in developing her story. But even without that, even with just the magic part of it, what this tarot spread does is it shows you not only your character's external journey, but most importantly, their internal journey as well. And then when you pair that with the other divination practices that we're going to talk about in part 2 of this course, you can start to fit them together to create a dynamic, rounded character that your readers can connect with. And after all, that's what it's about in creating story, is making a character that readers can feel with, can learn with, can experience with themselves. They come to the story to live vicariously through this imagined person, or sometimes not imagined person if you're pulling them out of a real record or situation, but you're still characterizing them. And this work can help you better understand how to fit all those pieces together so that when you come to the page, either in drafting or revision, you can have a deeper and broader understanding of who this character is, what they're going through, how they're going to change throughout the story, and how your reader can connect with them. Finally, in the third section of this course, you're going to get the chance to see how you can use magic to bring your book into the marketplace. Now, I would love if I could tell you that there's some spell or, magic element that you can do that will guarantee publication. Who wouldn't love that, right? But there are no guarantees in publication. So what this section of the course is about is helping you understand when and how to focus your efforts and helping you cope with some of the emotions you may be feeling when you're working through this process. It also comes with a fun kitchen witchcraft recipe that you can use to welcome book sales. And I say welcome book sales because what that's what it's about. It's creating an exchange through the law of attraction with the universe of saying, I'm putting this energy out there. I'm working with these energies to try and make myself throw this energy out that says, I welcome book sales. I welcome readers. I welcome people who are ready, willing, and able and eager to connect with my story. The ways that I wove witchcraft into my own writing journey was to use astrological timing to decide, in part, when to release my book. Now, my first book, The Red Fletch, is an indie published project, so the release date was entirely up to me. I combined industry knowledge with astrological knowledge to decide when would be the best day. And as it works out, as you'll see in the course, something kind of fun happens with the numerology. I'm not going to spill the beans yet, but you will see how all of these things can come together to help you decide when to move with your project, when to bring your ready project into the marketplace. So hopefully this course will help you develop a writing practice that includes some witchiness and will help you develop a witchy practice for your writing. Enjoy.